The following is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique. For clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046.
Style, he's lining it up. Back deep for the Rail Splitters are Gabe Smith and Seth Durbin. That's Quisenberry back there. He's to the far side of the field. And here's the boot, and it's long, and it's going to come down to Quisenberry at the 10. He's at the 15. Looks for he's blocking. Cuts across to about the 18-yard line. Goes Quentin Quisenberry. Where's the number 1? He is a sophomore, 5'8", 130-pounder, and that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. A Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's the way we like it, baby, for the Rail Splitters at the 19-yard line.
Good coverage by the kicking team for Rochester. They got downfield in a hurry. It was a nice high kick and didn't have much time to run with the ball, so Lincoln's going to start on the 19.
Shun Hicks up over the football. He's the center for the Rail Splitters. Where's the number 77? Out of that tight wing formation. The snap goes to Johnston. Johnston, he's going to keep the football, stays on his feet. And they're going to spot a nice gain there by Tate Johnson. He kept the football to the 27-yard line. Pardon me, handed off to Peyton Bunner. I apologize. Handed off to the fullback. That was Peyton Bunner on that run. He picked up 8 yards, Coach. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, great first down run there. Big yardage and some good blocking on the right side.
Right side, Poole and Sanders block. Here's the snap. Here's the handoff to one of the wingbacks. And looks like maybe a fumble. And it looks like Rochester, they're pointing like they got it. Let's see if they got it or not.
I think he was down before the ball came out, I think. But they put a lot of pressure on there. They're quick up front, and I think he got back maybe to the line of scrimmage only. That was Bunner, I think, again.
Loss for the Rail Splitters there. No, Coach said they got back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, let's see. Where are they?
That is
20,
a loss.
There's on the 23.
4-yard loss.
Yeah,
So it'll be third down now for the Rail Splitters. 3rd and 6. We may see a pass here. 3rd and 6. Split here to the near side is Aiden Crane. He's a senior, 5'9", 180-pounder. The tight end is Jaden Gully. Johnston's got the snap. He wants to throw. He's got a little time. Up the middle, incomplete. Intended receiver was the tight end, Jaden Gully, and now the Rail Splitter's going to have to punt it away. The man that does the punting duties for the Rail Splitters is Jaden Gully.
Yeah, I think he looked like he was going to be open there, and the ball was just a little farther in front of him, and he couldn't catch up to it.
Corbin Gregory back for the Rochester Rockets. He's back in his own territory at about the 40-yard line.
And this is the first time Lincoln's punted all year. They didn't punt at all in the first 2 weeks of the season.
Here's the snap. Gully, line drive kick, and it's going to take a Lincoln roll across the 35 into Rochester territory, and the Railers are down at the 32-yard line. That's Preston Hunt who downed it, and he gave it to the official. Pardon me, that was Seth Durbin who downed it for the Rail Splitters.
Nice punt. I mean, not a high one or anything, but a low line drive, and got a good bounce and roll. No return. That's a key right there.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rochester Rockets. Their quarterback tonight is Tanner Beal. Where's the number 9? Their running back is Eli Carlson. We may see him at quarterback tonight. They've got numerous wide receivers: Eli Cox, Mason Jacobs, Brooks Gavin, and Tristan Stanton. You'll also see Brooks Gavin at the tight end. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the far side. Out of the shotgun is Beal. On the long snap, he's got a man in motion. Got the snap. He's got plenty of time. He's going to air it out along the sideline, and nothing there. He threw it long. Good coverage out there for the Rail Splitters. And on the defense that time, it was Aiden Crane on the coverage, but he overthrew that in a long way.
Yeah, Beal came in last week, Bob, in a reserve role after their starter got hurt. He was 6 for 12 for 93 yards, but he did throw a 75-yard touchdown pass.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rockets at their own 32-yard line. Early first quarter. Beal hands off to his running back. He's got good blocking, couple straight arms, stays on his feet, and he's tackled from behind by one of the Rail Splitters there. That was number 22 for Lincoln, Ryan Metelko. Metelko on the tackle. No huddle here they're at the inside Lincoln territory at the 49-yard line. No huddle for Rochester. Beal out of the gun. No running backs back there with him. He's got receivers on both sides of the field. He's going to throw it along the right side of the field, and it is complete and out of bounds, and that pass was complete to Eli Cox along the sideline. Another first down for Rochester.
Yeah, he was not much coverage out there on him, and he just lofted it up there nice and high to the sideline. They got it down to the 25. That's a 24-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, Beal again. Waits for the snap, far side hash mark. Good coverage by the Railers, but he eluded the would-be tacklers, and he's finally taken down over there.
And that might be another first down, Bob. He looked like they had a chance maybe to get him in the backfield there, and he eluded, as you said, that tackler and picked up 11 yards down to the 14.
Looked like Tate Johnston over there on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Coach told you 1st and 10 at the 25. Beal rolls out to his left. He's got time. Touchdown, Rochester. Touchdown for the Rochester Rockets. That's Mason Jacobs, who caught the ball in the end zone for the touchdown. Didn't take him long. 9:47 left in the first quarter. Number 16, Mason Jacobs, on a 14-yard strike from Tanner Beal. And now Locke Sullivan will attempt the extra point. He does all their kicking. Where's the number 30? Locke Sullivan, a young Irishman. Kicks it soccer style. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick, and it is up and through the uprights, and that'll make the score. The Rochester Rockets 7 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0 with 9:47 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll be back after these.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
You're listening to WLCN 96.3, and you're catching us on YouTube too. Lloyd Kirby, we got everything set up for us, and if you're watching, you're going to watch the Rockets score a touchdown early here. They lead at 7-0, and all our sponsors, all our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-2422 for all your construction needs. Locke Sullivan does all their kicking, Coach Ken. He kick the extra point, and then he'll kick it away here.
Yeah, he's good. He got a good leg, good kicker. That was a 5-play drive that covered 68 yards for that first touchdown.
Quisenberry and Smith back for the Rail Splitters. This time the kick's going to go to Quisenberry at the 2-yard line. He's out to the 5, looks for blocking at the 10, cuts up the middle at 15, 20. There he goes. He's at the 30, 35, 40, and he's spun down at about the 42-yard line. Excellent blocking there on the special teams by the Lincoln Rail Splitters as Quentin Quisenberry gets it out. Let's see where they're going to spot it at. It looks like maybe the 41-yard line. Quentin Quisenberry caught that ball, Coach, at the 2-yard line, brought it out to the 41, a 39-yard run back.
Yeah, he kind of took his time, went slow to begin with, looking for his opening, and he found one, and he got up to the left side of the field and picked up some nice yardage, about 38 yards, 39 yards on the return.
And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby. Here's the snap. It is Johnson on the rollout. He's got his man on his feet. Fights up ahead, and that is Peyton Bunner. He caught the pass, and the spot's going to be up at the 44-yard line, so a 3-yard pickup there on that pass play by the Rail Splitters. That's the only 12th pass they've thrown this year so far.
Well, that was a nice safe pass there, a little short one, and Bunner kind of drug a tackler with him to pick up that 3rd yard.
Crane split wide to the right. Gully's the tight end. Here's the snap. Man in motion. That's Gabe. No, he kept it. Did he hand that off to Bunner, or did he keep it?
I think that's Peyton with the ball. I think
Peyton Bunner with another nice pickup for the Rail Splitters. Looks like they're going to spot it at around the 40 Lincoln 47. That was on the keeper. That was Johnston at the 47-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. Crane here to the near side now. Going to go lone man in the backfield. Tate Johnston waits for the snap. He's got it. Rolls. He's under a lot of pressure. Is he going to keep it? Yeah, he's going to keep it. He's up across the 50 to the 49-yard line goes Tate Johnson. He's close to a first down. They may have to bring the chains out. Very close to a first down for the Rail Splitters. Depends on the spot. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. And that's the way we like it, baby. Tate Johnson goes to the sideline, talking it over with Coach Matt Silkowski. Silkowski in his 9th year to head the Rail Splitters. Got a great game plan here for the Rail Splitters. We're in Rochester territory at the 49, 1st and 10, and that's the way we like it, baby. Johnson out of the gun. Wing formation. He's going to hand it off. Gabe Smith looks for his blocking, and he may have got a yard out of it. Tough turn there. They stay in their zone, so it's tough to get yardage if you're running with the football.
Well, in the previous play, Bob, it was a nice run by Tate, but he had to work to find some running room. There was a lot of places that he couldn't go, but he worked his way through and got enough for the first down. There was no gain on that last run by Gabe Smith, so it's going to be 2nd and 10.
7:38, clock on the move. First quarter, Rochester leads Lincoln 7-0. They scored early in this football game. Johnston out of that tight wing formation. They go this time Smith again, and he may have got a yard out of it. Tough running there for Gabe Smith.
Gabe's had 2 good games so far this year, so Rochester knows that he can run the ball, and they're going to key on him a little bit, and he got just 1 yard on that carry.
And he was the Joe Ryan Country Financial Player of the Game last week. He did a great job, as Coach said, against the Southeast Spartans. And as Coach told you, ball at the 48-yard line, 3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. Clock quickly moving here in the first quarter. 6:55 remains first quarter. Here's the snap to Johnson. High snap. Fakes the hand. Well, he did hand it off to Smith, and Smith dropped in the backfield back into Lincoln territory at the 46-yard line. So that's a 6-yard loss there for the Rail Splitters. They went 3 times to Gabe Smith, but that Rochester defense is tenacious, so they're going to take over here. Lincoln's going to have to punt it away. It's going to be 4th and 15 for the Rail Splitters back at their own 46-yard line. Jaden Gully will kick it away for the Rail Splitters. Low snap, and he's just going to have to hang and go down at the 35-yard line. A low snap. Gully, all he could do was pounce on it, coach, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Excellent field position for the Rockets at the Lincoln 35-yard line.
Yeah, they couldn't get that off. He just there was a low snap, but there was a lot of pressure coming through, and it wasn't much chance for him to even try to get that kick off. So I tell you, the defense of Rochester is tenacious, and they put a lot of pressure on. Lincoln tries to run the ball to the side, and there's a lot of pressure on, and I think their best chance is to try to run straight ahead, a little counter plays that they've run in the past.
Here we go. Here's the snap, and they blow the play dead. Flag on the play. Beal, the quarterback, got the snap, but they quickly blew it dead. And it's going to be against the Rochester Rockets. Penalty against the Rockets. I don't know what they had, illegal formation there.
Yeah, I think it was. I think they had nobody in the backfield but the quarterback, and somebody either wasn't on the line or was on the line and shouldn't have been.
So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Rockets at the Rail Splitter 40-yard line. Beal's got 2 running backs with him back there. Now he's got a man in motion, and they snap it, and they hand it off, and he fights his way up across the 35-yard line for the Rockets there on that play.
That's straight ahead running, Bob. Just a handoff and some good blocking up front by the Rockets.
Ball at the 33-yard line. 2nd down. Now he's going to throw it out into the flat. He's got his man at the 30, the 25, looks for running room, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle, and he's finally spun down. On the tackle for the Rail Splitters, that was Quentin Quisenberry, number 1 for the Rail Splitters.
He had nobody was defending him out there, Bob. There was a lot of cushion. They had plenty of room to throw it to an open receiver.
Here the Rockets go. 1st and 10 again, I believe. Yes, at the 17. Beal out of the gun. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. He's got a man wide open in the middle, and he's going to go in for the touchdown, and that was Mason Jacobs again. Jacobs has scored 2 touchdowns now. Excuse me, that was a 17-yard strike from Tanner Beal to Mason Jacobs. So with 5:20 left in the first quarter, Rochester leads the Rail Splitters 13-0.
Well, he was wide open, Bob. There was no defender there anywhere close, and that's just about as easy as it can get for a quarterback to throw and catch and go in untouched to the end zone.
Locke Sullivan, soccer-style kick through the uprights, and that'll make the score Rochester 14, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Thank you, Joe Lee. Joe Lee running the board back at the station. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Rochester scores again. Another pass to Mason Jacobs to make it 14-0.
Lincoln's going to have a hard time putting pressure on the quarterback. They can't get to him fast enough, and they seem to have receivers out there that are getting open in some wide open spaces.
Our kickoff sponsor, Chicago Street Rentals. Chicago Street Rentals, located at 1909 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. The Weinbrenner Gang, phone 217-735-2422. Here's the kick by Sullivan, and this time it's going to go to Quentin Quisenberry. No, it's going to go into the end zone. So it's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance for the Rail Splitters, and they're going to have decent field position as that ball went into the end zone.
First down on their 20-yard line.
At the 20-yard line, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters, and that's the way we like it, baby. Lincoln with their red shirts, white numerals, the white helmets, and the white pants.
That last touchdown by the Rockets covered 35 yards in just 3 plays, Bob, and they had a penalty in there also. So they're striking fast here so far to start this game.
Rail Splitters line it up. Shun Hicks up there. The guards are Hunt and Poole. Man in motion. Here's the snap. Handoff. Peyton Bunner got a little running room. Got out to around the 23-yard line. 3-yard pickup there by Peyton Bunner out of his fullback position.
Sorry, Bob. From up here, it looked like there was more running room, but it closed in a hurry. One man came and met him and stopped him for just a 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7 for the Rail Splitters. Very nice evening. Crane here split to the near side. Gully's the tight end. The wings are Durbin and Smith. Here's the snap. And looks like they hand off Bunner again. And Bunner was able to get back maybe to the 21-yard line. Didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. 22-yard line maybe. Could be a loss of 1 there.
Yeah, it's just
half a yard.
Tough running there, Bob. When you look down there from up here, it looks like there's about 14 white shirts out there for Rochester. It's not the case, but they cover ground and they're aggressive, and Lincoln is having a hard time moving anybody out of the way.
Johnston out of the gun. And this time he's going to keep it, roll to his left, and he's just going to keep it. He couldn't find anybody open. Good coverage out there. And Johnston, the loss of a couple yards there, back to the 20-yard line. Rolled out to his left, and good coverage on the Lincoln receivers on the far side of the field, so now we're going to have to punt it away.
There was 2 defenders in pursuit, and I was hoping that maybe he'd be able to outrun them and get to the outside, but they closed in a hurry and stopped him for that loss. So Lincoln has got a 4th and 10, and so they're going to punt for the 3rd time tonight. The last time it was a low snap, and he didn't get it off.
Quentin Quisenberry will snap it to Jaden Gully. That's a good snap. This time a high end-over-end kick, and it comes down to Rochester, and he just called for the fair catch there at the Rochester 42-yard line. That was number 22, I believe. Yeah, that was Corbin Gregory who caught the kick.
Lincoln's going to take a timeout here, Bob.
Timeout for the Rail Splitters. The score, Rochester 14, the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Rail Splitters out of that timeout. They line it up at the Rochester 42-yard line. I believe that's Beal still in there at quarterback. Here's the snap. He's just going to keep it himself. Tries to run it up the middle, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, good job by the interior, the Lincoln defense and the linebackers. They stopped him for just about a 2-yard, depending where they put it, a 2-yard pickup.
On the keeper.
That was a direct snap to that running back, and I couldn't.
And I think that was Carlson at the quarterback spot.
Okay, there's the handoff. Oh, he's going to go. Rochester going to run all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown for the Rockets from the 44-yard line. Try to pick up that young man's number for Rochester.
I think it was 22, I think.
That's Corbin Gregory.
Gregory, the ball carrier.
Corbin Gregory ran that, 56 yards for a touchdown, right up the middle, right down Main Street. That'll make it 20-0 Rochester. 2:59 remaining. Locke Sullivan will attempt the extra point. He's 2 for 2. Looks to go 3 for 3. Kicks it soccer style. We wait for the snap. There's the placement. There's the kick. And it's, I believe, through the uprights. So that'll make it 21-0 Rochester over the Rail Splitters. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter football, and the Rochester Rockets compliments of Corbin Gregory on a 56-yard touchdown romp to make the score 21-0 with 2:59 remaining in the first quarter. All our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals out there on 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Chicago Street Rentals for all your construction needs. Locke Sullivan going to kick it away for the Rockets from his own 40-yard line. He's gotten the whistle already from the official. Here's the approach and the boot. And it's Quentin Quisenberry at the 7, I believe. He's looking for his block, and he's very patient. And he gets out to around the 20-yard line. Quisenberry had a nice run back last time out to the 41, and again he was patient looking for his blocking, but he was stopped at the 20 that time.
Yeah, the coverage was good, and he didn't find that little opening like he did the last time, Bob, and was just got it about to the 20. I think they're going to place it on the 21-yard line maybe.
And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance. And you're right, Coach. State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby, at the 21-yard line. Rail Splitters on the far side, hash mark. Tate Johnston, number 17, the quarterback for the Rail Splitters. Waits for the snap. He's got it. And here come the Rail Splitter around the left side. And that is Gabe Smith got the call that time from his wing position. And that time he picked up a little bit of yardage.
Yeah, he got to the outside. I think he got about 5, maybe 4 yards out to the 25-yard line. But it was Rochester's just bringing a lot of people to the inside. They're going to try to stop that inside run, which they've done so far anyway. And Lincoln's only other options are try to get outside or maybe make some quick passes.
Gabe got some good blocking on that far side of the field. Jaden Gully at the tight end and Tommy Braid and Preston Hunt over there blocking for Gabe Smith. 2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. Johnson waits for the snap. He's got it, and they're going to run it right up the middle.
Nice run.
He came up pretty close to under center. And that ball is going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters at the Lincoln 39. Peyton Bunner to the 39-yard line, 15-yard pickup. That's the way we like it, baby. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. First quarter clock on the move at 2:27. Rochester leads at 21-0.
Bunner's carried the ball 5 times for 20 yards so far, and that was his best run so far of the night. And that was Lincoln's 2nd first down. We said early on they need to get a lot of first downs and keep the clock running.
You're listening to WLCN 96.3 FM. Up under the gun. Johnston's got the snap. Hands off on the right side. There's a battle there. And the running back for Lincoln taken down at the 41-yard line. And that is Peyton Bunner. A 2-yard pickup there for Peyton Bunner. So now it's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Rail Splitters, just across the 40-yard line.
2nd down, 8 for the Railers.
Minute 46 left for the first quarter. Johnston looks to the sideline. Tate Johnston, the senior, plays at defense, inside linebacker and the quarterback, 6', 205-pounder. Led the Rail Splitters in tackling last year. Frank Sanders leading the way this year. Aiden Crane split wide to the far side of the field. Tight formation. Here's the snap. And the handoff up the middle. Still on his feet. Fights into Rochester territory. That's Peyton Bunner to the Rochester 43-yard line. Peyton Bunner goes a 16-yard pickup there by Bunner.
We got a light problem, Bob. The lights on the far side have gone off.
And that's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. And that's the way we like it, baby. We don't like the lights out. They're going to have to do something about the lights. With 1:16 left in the first quarter, as Coach Schweitzer told you, the lights went out on the far side of the field. You can see the lights shining from this side of the field, but the lights went out over there. I think they can still play.
Yeah, I think they won't, but I think they could.
Yeah.
Got enough light there.
They're still over.
That was another great run by Bunner, Bob, and he carried a couple tacklers with him also and got it back across into Rockets territory on the 43-yard line.
And we got a bright moon tonight. It's over half full, and yeah, we can go. Should be no problem. 1:16 left in the first quarter, and the Rockets lead the Rail Splitters 21-0, and let there be light. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters.
Someone's fooling around with a switch.
I think so.
I don't know.
Somebody.
Oh, I'm glad they're not those kind that you have to let warm back up and take a while.
Oh, you hate those, yeah. Squirrel could have got in there. Who knows? Raccoon. Or maybe a student. I don't know. No, they wouldn't do that. Ball at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. He just steady diet of that ball. How many yards do you got, Coach Bunner?
He's got 38 so far, Bob, of those last two good runs.
Near side hash mark. Shun Hicks snap. Handoff. This time that is Durbin. A flag on the play, and Durbin won't give it up. Fights his way to the 41-yard line. But there was a flag on the play.
It could be a face mask, but I'm not sure. Or it could be a hole. Two opposites. I didn't see it. Well,
they're talking it over. What's the decision? They're going to send it to Judge Judy. No.
The guy with the ball looks like he's going to go against the Railers.
We don't like that.
But
yeah, he is.
It's a hold. It's a hold.
Hold on the Rail Splitters. So that's a 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, from the place from where it happened. So it was a.
Man, he's still marked. He's walking back to Lincoln.
Wow. Well, it happened in the behind the line of scrimmage, so it's back to the 47-yard line.
47-yard line. He's walking to Ken Schweitzer Field with the football.
Yeah, no, not that far.
Not quite that far.
But it's still a first down for the Railers. Clock's running. Just a minute left here in the first quarter.
Here we go. We wait for the snap. Lights go out again, and now they blow it dead. And the lights went out.
Man, that was a touchdown play. I'm sure they had called, too.
Is that a song, When the Lights Went Out in Georgia? They went out at Hanlon Field.
Yeah, we're not in Georgia.
We're not in Georgia. A long ways from Georgia.
Well, this is not a good situation.
No. Look at across the way the Rochester fans, they got their flashlights on their phones out.
That's just enough. Let's just play.
Yeah. Good enough, yeah. And as I said, the moon's bright. We got the lights on this side. This time they didn't walk to each side of the field. Minute and 1 second left on the first quarter clock. We'll keep it right here. We don't know when the lights are going to come on. 21-0 Rochester.
Yeah, they came right back on shortly after the first time this happened, but
you haven't seen this happen before.
Not here. I've seen it in some places, but it's never happened here that I can recall.
I'm going to have to call up some of the top electricians here in Lincoln to work on this. Well, Rochester in the navy blue and orange, Rail Splitters in the red and white. There's the lights. Yeah. All right, big round of applause from the fans.
Yeah,
1st and 20 for the Rail Splitters at their own 47-yard line.
We'll see how long they last, hopefully for the rest of the game.
Need a big gain here. Shun Hicks up over the football. Johnston out of the quarterback position. Man in motion. Oh, hikes it over his head. Johnston's got it. Going to keep it. Wants to run with it. Still fights, and he's back to the 42-yard line. So maybe 43. Loss for the Rail Splitters. We're in the red. 45 seconds on the clock, quickly moving.
I'm sorry, Bob. That went right through his hands. And it had a little high snap, but it went right through his hands and just ruined that play, and they lost 4 on it.
2nd and 24 now for the Rail Splitters. 24 seconds on the play clock, 28 seconds left on the game clock, on the first quarter clock. Johnston wears the number 17. He's in the huddle. Here comes Crane to the near side. They're on the near side hash mark. Seth Durbin splits out wide. Gabe Smith in the slot on the far side of the field. Of course, Bunner in the backfield with Johnston. Here's the snap. Going to roll to his left. Got to get rid of it. He does. Incomplete. He had a receiver out there and just couldn't hang on to it.
That was Gabe Smith out there, and then he looked like he was open, but as you said, he had to turn to his left to see the ball, and got right through his hands.
Tough play. 3rd and 24 now for the Rail Splitters. Johnson quickly gets the play from Coach Silkowski.
And that stops the clock with 4.1 seconds left here in this first quarter.
So we'll get one on the incompletion. That stopped the clock, so we'll get one more play off here to end the first quarter. Up under center. Here's the handoff. That's Peyton Bunner.
He's digging.
Man, that man can dig.
That was a great run.
To the 49-yard line. And that's going to end the first quarter. That was a 6-yard pickup there by Peyton Bunner. He's over 40 yards now for the game. And the score here at the end of the first quarter is Rochester 21, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
You're listening to WLCN 96.3 along with Bobby V and Coach Ken Schweitzer. It's going to be 4th and 16 for the Rail Splitters. Jaden Gully does our punting duties. It'll be Quentin Quisenberry on the long snap. Ball is at the Lincoln the Rochester 49-yard line, where it's 4th and 16 as we start this second quarter. Checking in for the Rail Splitters is number 18, and that is Kyle Keeler. Gully's back. On the long snap, it'll be Quentin Quisenberry. Where's the number 1? The number 13, Jaden Gully. Corbin, they blow it dead. A little extracurricular there. Quentin Quisenberry going up a guy much bigger than him, and he flipped him over. Very impressive.
Well, they went down, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 5. What is that called? Don't see a signal yet. That's procedure against the Railers.
Oh, brother. So that's going to back us up.
That's a 5-yard penalty.
To the 44-yard line. Gully now will have to punt it away from around the 30, from the Lincoln 30, maybe 29. Quentin Quisenberry on the long snap. Burnt 2 seconds off the clock there. Lights are still on. Here's the snap. High snap, hits the ground. He still boots it away. And it's going to roll out of bounds at around the 49-yard line. Make it the 48-yard line. So Gully lucky to get that off. Quick athletic play, booted away.
Well, yeah, the best thing was he didn't get hit in the backfield with the ball. But, yeah, he didn't have much chance to do much of a kick there, and it didn't go very far. It's going to be on the 48-yard line, but in Lincoln territory. You know, we said earlier that the Railers hadn't punted either the first 2 games of the season, and, you know, the snaps are a little high here tonight.
1st and 10 for the Rockets. Out of the gun, got the snap. There's the handoff. Still on his feet. Finally taken down at about the 40-yard line. And now in there at quarterback is Eli Carlson for the Rochester Rockets. No huddle. Here they go.
Cole Henson, the ball carrier.
They don't mess around. Oh, we got too many guys on the field. Here's a pass. They're going to throw the home run pass. Incomplete. But we had too many men on the field. We had a dozen guys on the field.
Well, they had a late substitution in the Railers. Somebody came on, and the player coming off just didn't have time to get to the sideline, and the flag came out.
So that play was 2nd and 3. It's an incomplete pass.
That'll give them a first down by the penalty.
And the penalty, they haven't marched it off yet. Yeah, both teams are lined up to play, but they haven't marched off the penalty. Early second quarter, Rochester leads at 21-0.
having a long discussion. It seemed pretty obvious to you and me up here, but I'll see what they're doing here.
It's against illegal procedure against Rochester.
Well, I don't know what that signal is. Yeah, now he's got it. Now he's saying it's on Lincoln.
Now it's against
That's
Lincoln.
what we thought. We had that call a long time ago.
That's these guys. Okay. Yeah, you got it, Ken.
Wow.
And
well, this is a big one, so it was not illegal substitution. It's down to the 26-yard line.
Penalty against the Railers.
1st and 10 for the Rockets at the rail splitter 26-yard line. And here we go. They quickly get to the line of scrimmage. Beal back in there at quarterback. Lone man in the backfield. On a long count. And now there's a whistle. Officials want to talk to each other again. Maybe the Lincoln coaches complain and say, hey, that was too long of a penalty. What's the problem here?
The ball was on the 41.
Raffle happening tonight. Tickets are being sold near the
So it was a 15-yard walk-off, but
walking around. Tickets are $1 a piece or 5 for $6. Drawing will be at
Early second quarter, Rochester leads at 21-0. Jaden Gully checking in for the rail splitters.
Drawing. Look for the folks walking around or head over to the concession stand.
He's going to check in for Preston Hunt. Now here we go. 3 receivers here to the near side for Rochester. They got it straightened out. 1st and 10 for Rochester at the Lincoln 26-yard line. Beal, the quarterback, waits for the snap. He's got it. He's going to loft it out along the right side. It's caught, and they go in for the touchdown. And again, that's Jacobs, number 16. He has a knack of getting open.
Complete to Mason Jacobs.
Mason Jacobs, I believe that's at least his 3rd touchdown of the game.
it is his 3rd, and it's again, he goes straight down from where he's lined up, and there's no one covering him, and they've got receivers spread all over the field, and Lincoln just doesn't get them all covered.
And now Luck Sullivan will attempt his 4th extra point. 11-17 remaining in the first half. Here's the snap, the placement, the kick. And it is through the uprights to make it Rochester 28, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on WLCN 96.3. 11-17 left in the first half. Rochester leads Lincoln 28-0. And of course, as you know, all our kickoffs are sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. The Weinbrenner gang out there kicking it away. The guy that kicks the extra points for the Rockets, Lock Sullivan. Actually, his name, I don't even try to pronounce it, is Lochian Sullivan. Must be an old Irish name. Lockian, but they call him Lock. Lock Sullivan, number 30. Back for the Rail Splitters, Quisenberry and Smith. Quisenberry and Smith. Here's the kick. It's a short one this time.
Catch it.
And it's grabbed. That's Aiden Fry, and he just says, I'm going to just down it right here at the 24th. So that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. Aiden Crane with the good hands just grabbed it and went down at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Johnston's already got the play. Goes into the huddle. Back in there on that offensive line, as he was last week, is big number 58, Alec Claudio. Claudio's a senior, 6'2", 265. Johnston out of the guns, got the snap, and I believe he's going to keep it himself. He may have got a yard out of it, Coach, at the 25-yard line. Faked the handoff to Seth Durbin, and he just kept it.
Yeah, just a 1-yard pickup, as you said, Bob. And, there's just they're trying to block up front there. But, Rochester's defensive line is a good size, and they got aggressive linebackers that are coming all the time. And just a hard to find any running room.
2nd and 9 for the Rail Splitters. Clock continues to run. Rail Splitters picks up to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap and the handoff. That is Gabe Smith to the sideline.
Turn up.
And he turned up. They're going to say he went out of bounds. Just got across the 30-yard line, I believe. Or are they going to mark her right on the 30?
I think it's going to be right at the 30. And that's a 5-yard pickup. That was a nice run. And he got outside, but he didn't turn up quite fast enough. But he got 5 yards. It'll take 5 yards every running play.
Big play for the Rail Splitters here. Aiden Crane splits wide to the far side of the field. They got him covered out there. Long time in the huddle. 13 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time as they come to the line of scrimmage. Comes up under center. He's got the snap. Hands off immediately. I believe that was Bunner. Bunner got the handoff, but that was number 11, Bunner for the Rail Splitters. And that was a 2-yard loss there back to the 28, and Jaden Gelly's going to have to kick it away.
Bunner, the ball carrier, loss of a couple, 4th down and 6.
Should be Quentin Quisenberry on the long snap. But,
again, Rochester has 4 down linemen. They bring those inside linebackers, and they just come hard at him, and you can't even get out of the backfield part of the time.
Quisenberry quickly out there over the football. Gully, he's got protection from 3 Rail Splitters back there. Here's the snap. Good snap. Boots it away. Long kick. That's Corbin with it. Corbin to the 40, to the 45, 50. Stays on his feet. 45, 40, 35. 30 is a penalty. And he goes down. A host of Rail Splitters take him down. He got across the 20, but there was a penalty on the play. The flag was thrown back here at the Lincoln 41-yard line. They'll probably be bringing it back on that play.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a illegal block there about just past midfield. Is that... Who was that? That was Corbin Gregory running that?
Corbin Gregory, he had
5'8", 140 pounds.
And
not
he's
very big.
Fast as lightning.
Yeah, he's quick.
Got 1 touchdown.
He runs hard, too.
What was that, about a 56-yard touchdown? Something like that. 55-yard touchdown.
Well, it's coming back to... That's their 2nd penalty of the game. It's a 10-yarder from where it happened, which was about...
It happened at the 41.
Yeah, so it should go back to their own 49.
You're right, Coach. So it'll be
15-yard penalty against Rochester. They begin on their own 49-yard.
The problem is their longest drive, they've scored 4 touchdowns, and their longest drive took 5 plays is all.
They don't mess around. I think that's still Beal in there at quarterback for them. Here they go. Their center is Jake Millerowan. Here's the snap. He hands off. That's number 25 at the 50, 45. Paws his way along the sideline, still on his feet, and finally knocked down across the 30 at about the 22-yard line. It was number 25 for the Rockets, Caden Stout. Caden Stout, 6'3", 175, very quick. 1st and 10 for the Rockets. 8:40 left for the half. Rockets lead at 28-0. Beal out of the gun, a 25-yard run. 3 receivers here to the near side, 1 on the far side. Beal taking his time, long count. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Now he's got the snap. Got plenty of time, throws it along the sideline. Good coverage out there by the Rail Splitters. And it's going to be incomplete. On the coverage out there was Peyton Bunner for the Rail Splitters.
That's a long pass. He throws a nice ball. He threw it deep there on the sideline and just couldn't hit his receiver. But as you said, Lincoln had some good defense, good pass coverage on that play.
Clock stops on the incompletion, 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. And again, 25 is Stout for Rochester. Caden Stout, 6'3", 175.
That's a nice run up the middle. He got down to the 19, an 8-yard pickup.
Close to a first down. Preston Hunt on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Here we go. Handoff. Right side. Finally spun down at the 5-yard line.
That was a little jet sweep action to the right side, Bob, and he just waited till he saw the running room and turned up and picked up about 14 yards on the carry down to about, it looks like he's on the 6-yard line, so only a 13-yard pickup.
First and goal for the Rockets.
6-yard line.
Looks like Leonard's in there at quarterback for the Rockets. Leonard, J.P. Leonard.
He's a sophomore. He's the coach's nephew.
6 foot, 165. Leonard waits for the snap. First and goal at the 6. They hand it to Stout again, and he's just short of the goal line.
Let's see where they put that.
Stout the ball carrier.
So that's going to be
by Frank Sanders.
Big Frank Sanders on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Leonard out of the gun. 6:53 left for the half. Rochester leads at 28-0. Leonard's going to keep it, and he's going to come up with a touchdown. Touchdown, Rochester. Leonard. That is J.P. Leonard took it in for the touchdown. And that's going to make the score Rochester 34, Rail Splitters 0 with 6:44 left in the first half. Locke Sullivan will attempt the extra point.
The Railers got there and tackled him, Bob, but he only needed 2 yards, and he just got across the goal line.
Flag on the play on the point after touchdown. That's against Rochester. They'll back it up another 5 yards. Rochester and the Navy blue and gold defending state champions. Illinois high school football, I believe class 4A. 6:44 left on the clock here in the first half. The Rockets, the defending champs, lead it 34-0. Their starting quarterback was injured, I believe, last week. And so now they've got an array, 3 different quarterbacks they've used tonight. Beal, Carlson, Leonard. And they're going to back it to the 15-yard line. Will attempt from the 15. 5-yard penalty. Locke Sullivan. Soccer-style kicker. See, doesn't look like it affects him. High and long and point is good. 35 Rochester, 0 Lincoln. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
All right, Lincoln Rail Splitter football out there on the special teams is Hunter Clark, along with Alec Schmidt and Colby Merriman. You like to get those guys' names in there. Also out there is number 41, Marcus Guile. He's a sophomore. And back for the Rail Splitters, Quentin Quisenberry and Gabe Smith for Lincoln. Quentin Quisenberry's got all the kicks so far. Locke Sullivan going to kick it away pretty much on the near side hash mark, Coach. And all our kickoff sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals out of 1909 North Kickapoo Street. He's got the whistle. He can kick it anytime he wants now. Here's the approach, soccer-style boot, line shot, and it's caught on one hop at the 20. That was Aiden Crane, and he just said, okay, we'll just keep it right here at the 20. So that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down at the Lincoln 20-yard line with 6:44 left in the first half. Rochester leads at 35-0.
Aiden probably wished he hadn't fair caught that, Bob, because he had a little running room. It was a low-line drive, and
he had easy 5 yards.
Yeah, he could have got a little yardage out of it, but he was playing it safe and making the catch and keeping the possession there at the 20 for the Railers.
That's easy for us to see when then those navy blue and orange uniforms are coming at you about 800 miles an hour. Johnston out of that tight wing formation. Durbin goes in motion, gets the pitch around the right side. The young sophomore, Seth Durbin, is taken down at around the 20. For lucky, we got the 24-yard line. A 4-yard pickup there. A nice play by Seth Durbin.
Yeah, it was his first carry of the night, Bob, and he took just a little quick pitch there from his quarterback and Tate Johnston, and he got around the corner for a 4-yard pickup.
2nd and 6. Clock on the move. 6:16 left for the half. Crane has been able to grab the last 2 kickoffs, and he's split here to the near side. Ball's on the far side hash mark. Railers taking their time coming out of the huddle. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Shun Hicks over the football. Johnston, and they blow it dead. Officials blow the play dead. What are they doing here?
They're making a substitution. 40 just came into the game. I'm not sure what the cause for that was.
Okay, here we go. Johnston out of the gun, man in motion. He's got it. That's Gabe Smith looking for running room. Nothing there. And he's ran out of bounds for a loss there.
Well, Rochester defensively just does such a great job of just stringing it out, Bob. And they've got 2 defenders in front of Gabe, and he's trying to get around the corner, but he got to the sideline and no room to run for a loss. They're going to put it back on about the 18-yard line.
6-yard loss.
7-yard loss. 3rd down and 12 for the Railers.
3rd and 12 for the Rail Splitters. Went out of bounds, so that stopped the clock at 5:41 first half. Rochester leads it 35-0. Johnston got the play from Coach Matt Sokowski. Goes into the huddle. Play clock, can that be right? They better hurry up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and now they blow it dead.
Lincoln takes timeout, I'm sure.
Timeout Rail Splitters, so they couldn't get that play off in time. So it's going to be 3rd and 12 for the Rail Splitters when we come back. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on WLCN 96.3 FM. It's going to be 3rd down and 12. And Rochester leads it 35-0 with 5:41 remaining in the first half. Rochester defense and offense playing like state champions, Coach.
And they are state. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They are state champions.
Exactly right, yeah.
Ball at the 17-yard line, Lincoln territory. Johnston out of the gun. He's got Bunner behind him. Durbin on the left wing. Here's the snap. Johnston wants to throw, and he is sacked. In there quickly for Rochester was number 40. That was Holt Zeidler, 6'3", 200-pound senior. Johnson didn't even see him coming from the backside.
I think it's all the way back to the 10-yard line, so an 8-yard loss.
Clock keeps on running. 3rd down for the Rail Splitters.
Maybe it's on the 9. I think it's actually on the 9-yard line where they placed it.
Pardon me. Yeah, 3rd. So they're going to punt it away. 4th down, 4th and 20.
Ball on the 10-yard line, 4th down 20 for the Raiders.
Quentin Quisenberry will snap it to Jaden Gully in his own end zone. High snap, he's got it. Boots it away, end over end. Going to take a Lincoln bounce across their own 40. Going to keep on the roll at the 45-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Rochester at the Lincoln 45-yard line. It was a good boot there by Gully as he kicked it out of his own end zone.
Plus under a great deal of pressure too, and he got that one off and got a nice high kick and then a good roll.
He's a veteran.
Rockets begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Rockets. Leonard back in there at quarterback. J.P. Leonard. Here's the snap. Had a man go in motion. Coming across, that's 81, and he's wrapped up. One of the rail splitters got there to him.
Tate Johnston on the tackle.
Tate Johnston, and the guy that caught the pass was Zane Zuloff. They had a quarterback named Zuloff, like last year.
That's complete pickup about 4.
4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6. Leonard out of the gun. And there's a whistle and a flag.
That might be, I think that's going to be on Rochester, but
I'm not sure, Coach, if it's Jaden Gully, but one of the rail splitters is on the election team. He'll be there November 5th, which is pretty impressive. Well, you'll see high school students from different high schools come in and help.
Yep. I don't know what that call was. There was no walk-off, and who knows?
2nd and 6, out of the gun, Leonard. Waits for the snap. Now he looks to the sideline. Play clock at 14, got plenty of time. 3:53, clock on the move for the first half. Rochester leads at 35-0. Here's the snap. Throws it across the middle, incomplete.
No, he called it a catch.
Oh, he caught that.
He got his hands underneath it on the ground there, but yeah, he got a catch down to the 38. No,
that was Zuloff.
About the 38-yard line, 37.
Zane Zuloff. Still not a first down though. 3rd and 2 at the 37. Handoff, that's 31. Yeah. Nice play by the rail splitters. They stoned him there for a loss.
Johnston and somebody else.
Cole Henson on the run for Rochester.
That was a loss of about a yard to the 38-yard line. That was Tate, and didn't see somebody else that helped him on it.
3:05 left for the half. 4th and 3 for the Rockets. Leonard out of the gun. He's got a running back there with him. That is David Cates, the running back, off to his right. Leonard's got the snap, wants to throw quickly, and it's caught along the sideline for a first down and more.
Got a penalty on this side of the field, though. I think that's going to come back.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
Could have been offsides. Stop the clock on the incompletion at 2:41 first half. Illegal procedure against the Rockets. Well, they're on their third. Well, this would be their 4th quarterback. Their starter was injured last game, and they had Beal and Carlson and now Leonard. So they've gone 4 deep on the quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's a 5-yard walk-off. A penalty was at the 43-yard line. It's still a 4th down now. It's 4th and about 9. They're still going to go for it.
3 receivers here to the near side. Nobody in the backfield with Leonard.
We got 2 guarding 3. Well, maybe 25 in the slots covered. Here we go.
Leonard waits for the snap. He's got it. He's going to heave it long, and good coverage out there by the rail splitters. Try and pick up who that is as he comes back across the field. On the coverage for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. He's coming into view now.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Number 18 for the Rail Splitters on the coverage. And that's Kyle Keeler. Yeah. Nice coverage out there by Kyle.
Yeah, they throw a lot of those long passes like that, Bob, and I think they figure if you hit on at least half of them, you're in good shape. And so that was an incompletion, but they've completed a few of those long ones too.
So it's going to be First and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down. That's the way we like it, baby. First and 10 for the Rail Splitters at their own 43-yard line. Here they come in a hurry. 2:21 remains for the half. Let's see if they can get in Rochester territory to start off with. Johnston out of the gun. He's got the snap. Throws it out in the flat. He's got Smith. Smith looking for running room. Spins to the 42-yard line. May have lost a yard there, Coach. They're going to say the 43 got back to the line of scrimmage. Gabe Smith.
Yeah, it's
complete to Gabe Smith.
he's trying to find running room, Bob, and there's just not much there after the catch.
Second down and 10.
I guess he'd be better off just trying to go straight ahead and try to instead of working for yardage. But Gabe's a gamer, and he's trying to find a place to go.
He's got the speed. You're right. Two receivers now for the Rail Splitters. Near side, Aiden Crane. Far side of the field, it's Quentin Quisenberry. Johnson out of the gun. He's got Bunner behind him. Durbin. Now the handoff. Oh, that's Bunner at the 50, 45, 40, 35. Stays on his feet. Still on his feet. Finally taken down inside the 10. Peyton Bunner would not be denied. He got tripped up. They tried to tackle him. He kept fighting. They're going to say that's going to be just short of the 10. So that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down, and that's definitely the way we like it, baby, with a minute 28. Here come the Rail Splitters in a hurry. Peyton Bunner almost broke it all the way to the house.
That was a 46-yard scamper, Bob, down the field. As you said, he got tripped up and almost went down, kept his feet, and got it down to the 11.
They just might give it back to him again. Rail Splitters out of that tight wing formation. They give it to Bunner again off the left side.
Touchdown! Touchdown!
Yes, sir.
11-yard touchdown run. Bunner.
Yes, indeed. That's a Copper and Oak touchdown for the Rail Splitters. Copper and Oak, 227 North Kickapoo Street. Peyton Bunner from 11 yards out. Lucas Melton. There's the kick. And it is through the upright. 35-7 and the extra point for the Rail Splitters. With a minute 20 left in the first half. Peyton Bunner with two great runs back-to-back.
Yeah, that ball was on the, check that out. That was on the 43-yard line when he started. Two big runs.
Took it to the 11, and then he took the 11-yard touchdown. All our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals out at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. The Rail Splitters got something to celebrate about tonight. Peyton Bunner on two back-to-back great runs.
That series started with an incomplete pass, Bob, or not an incomplete pass, but a pass for no gain, and then the two big runs, three-play drive for the Railers, covering 57 yards.
Jacob Long going to kick it away for the Rail Splitters. It's Corbin Gregory back there for the Rochester Rockets. He's a speedster. There's the whistle. Here's Long on the approach. End over end. Corbin Gregory with it. And here he comes at the 30, 35. Looks for his blocking. Still on his feet. Still on his feet, and finally taken down goes Corbin Gregory into Lincoln territory.
Gregory on the return.
Ball. There's a flag on the field. Flag on the field. I didn't catch who that tackle was, but a flag on the field.
Yeah, we'll see what they call here.
Ball on the Railer 47-yard line where Rochester begins first and 10.
First and 10 for the Rochester Rockets. They lead at 35-7.
It looks like
Aces on the board, 111.
It's 5-yard penalty, it looks like, against the Railers.
Oh, that's
5-yard penalty on the Railers.
Certainly uncalled for, Coach.
I don't know what they do that would cost you just 5 yards.
Line, first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line. Face mask. It was a face mask. Inadvertent face mask. Here's the snap. That's Beal along the sideline. Is that complete?
Yes.
Shoestring catch complete. Maybe 4 yards on that play. Our spotter up top, Lloyd Kirby, told us that was a face mask, Coach.
2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6. Beal out of the gun. Got the snap. Throws it along the sideline. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Big Frank was out there on the coverage, along with Metalco.
Yeah, we had 2 defenders out there, Bob. It looked like that ball might have dropped in anyway, but they didn't catch it.
Ryan Metalco and the great Frank Sanders out there on the coverage for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and 6. Beal out of the gun, lone man in the backfield. 3 receivers to the near side, 2 on the far side of the field. Low snap, he's got it. Oh, good pressure! And incomplete, but thank that man trying to pick up who was on the pressure there for the Rail Splitters.
They got to the quarterback just as he was throwing it, Bob, and he didn't get as much on it as he wanted to.
That ball's incomplete.
Oh, it was incomplete.
3rd down and 6.
Should be 4th down. Should be 4th down.
That player turned my way. I could tell you who applied the pressure there. One of the inside linebackers applied the pressure.
It's an incomplete pass.
For Rochester.
You're right, Coach. 4th and 6.
It was an incomplete pass. I don't know why the clock's running, but it's okay with me.
Now they blow it dead because the clock's running.
Yeah, the official told him to run it.
I think the other inside linebacker beside Tate Johnson is Jaden Gully. Yeah, that was Jaden Gully, the guy that caused that pass. He was the guy that was almost there, Coach. 27 seconds left for the half.
Well, they're going to put some time back on.
38.4 on the clock, yeah.
Putting time back on it. It's supposed to be 38 seconds. There it is. There's the 38 seconds. Rochester leads at 35-7. Beal out of the gun. He waits for the snap. He's got it. Throws along the sideline.
Good enough for the first down.
10.
That's complete to Stanton. First down.
First and 10. Here's the snap.
Now what?
Official. I think he blew the whistle and he didn't know what he was doing. I think he panicked. He goes, I got a whistle, I'll just blow it. Ball's at the 28. Still 28 seconds. First and 10.
Now the clock. There we go.
Here we go. Beal airs it out. Incomplete. Good coverage out there. It's hard to pick up that coverage out there.
It's going to be second down. They're on the Lincoln 28-yard line. They're going for the all right there. They got 18 seconds left here, Bob, in the half.
They lead at 35-7. This time he's got a running back there with him, Beal. I think it's Corbin Gregory. Corbin Gregory now goes in motion. Beal steps up into the pocket. Now he has to come out. Wants to throw. Going to air it out. Jump ball, no good. Incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he had plenty of time to find a receiver there, Bob, as Railers were in pursuit, but he was rolling to his right. And the pass was incomplete in the end zone.
9 seconds left for the half. They'll get one more play. It's going to be maybe 2. If it's incomplete, you're right. Yes, sir. 3rd and 10.
There's time for 2, but you're right. They may only get one off.
We don't want it to be a touchdown.
No.
3rd and 10. Beal's got the snap. Going to throw underneath this time.
They got a timeout.
And he caught it. That was Tristan Stanton caught that pass. 1st and 10 now with 3 seconds left.
Timeout, Rochester.
Timeout for the Rochester Rockets. We'll take a timeout. Rochester 35, Lincoln 7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Out of the guns, Beal. 1st and 10 for the Rockets at the Lincoln 12-yard line. 3 seconds on the clock. Play clock at 12. They're letting it melt down. Doesn't mean a thing. And now another timeout. The Rockets take another timeout.
Timeout, Rochester.
With 3 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah.
30 seconds. We'll be back in 30.
Whether you're buying or selling,
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night from Hanlon Field. Rochester's called 2 back-to-back timeouts. There's 3 seconds left on the clock for the half. Rochester leads at 35-7. It's 1st and 10 at the Lincoln 12-yard line. And now
They take the
third timeout.
Timeout, Lincoln.
I don't understand.
Well, some gamemanship or something going on here. You know, they know what kind of play they want to run, why they're taking the 3 timeouts. It's only they would know, I guess.
I would say at this point they're just going to throw a jump ball in the end zone with 3 seconds. Or maybe they got something underneath they'll throw.
Yeah.
Who knows? Coach Leonard's got numerous state championships, so he knows what he's doing.
For sure.
If he wins this game, it'll be his 200th win of his career. Oh, okay. That last time out was Lincoln's. For some reason.
I didn't see that, but
here we go. Beal out of the gun. He's got Corbin Gregory back there with him. Got the snap. Rolls to his right. Got time. Throws the jump ball long, and that's going to end it. That's the end of the first half with the Rochester Rockets, the visiting Rochester Rockets, 35, and our Lincoln Rail Splitters with a big touchdown by Peyton Bunner, 7 points. Quite a first half, Coach.
yeah, it was not quite. I mean, it's what we kind of expected in a way. Lincoln had a hard time moving the ball early. They got going a little bit there late in the second quarter there, but yeah, that's Rochester's Rochester, and they've got a lot of weapons and they got a good tough defense, and that's where we're at, 35-7 at the half.
At halftime, we'll be back for the second half with the Lincoln Rail Splitter football on WLCN 96.3.
thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique, for clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football.
The Marching Railers are under the direction of Nigel Range and led by drum major Soriana Springer. Tonight, the Marching Railers will be performing their full competitive show, The Haunted Music Box. The show is comprised of orchestral classics such as Swan Lake and Dance Bacchanali, as well as original music. A reminder, the Marching Railers open their competitive season tomorrow at Pontiac Township High School, where they will perform at 7:15 p.m. Please come support them if you can. Drum major Soriana Springer, is your band ready?
have scored on their first 5 possessions and all short drives. They've scored, and then Lincoln finally held them one time to turn it over on downs, and then there just before the half kept them from getting in the end zone. The Railers, on the other hand, they've had the possession. They've had 7 possessions. They've punted the ball 4 or 5 times. One time they tried to punt, and the snap was a little high, and they didn't get that one off, but finally scored on their last drive, their last possession there, to get their 7 points on the board. Scoring-wise, Rochester scored 3 times in that first quarter, all short drives. The first one was at 9:47 on a 14-yard pass from their quarterback to Mason Jacobs. They scored again on a 17-yard pass, again to Jacobs. It was 14-0 after the 2 extra points. And then before the end of that first period, a 56-yard run by Corbin Gregory. The kick was good. It was 21-0 after that first quarter. In the second period, at the 11:17 mark, a 26-yard run by Mason Jacobs, and the extra point made it 28-0. And then at 6:44, a 2-yard run by the quarterback, J.P. Leonard, a sophomore, and the kick, and it was 35-0 at that point. Lincoln finally got on the board with 1:20 left in the half. A 11-yard run by Peyton Bunner, who capped off. He had another long run in that drive, a 46-yard run, and that made it 35-6. Melton's kick made it 35-7. That's where we are here at the halftime. Lincoln's biggest runner is Peyton Bunner. He has run the ball 11 times. He's had 11 carries unofficially now for 99 yards, and again he's had the touchdown. Lincoln has put 4 first downs on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet, and they need some more to keep the Rockets offense off the field. That's our stats. We're going to take another short break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique, for clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company. Located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street, above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football.
Realty when it's time to sell. And if you're looking to buy, check the listings at merealty.com. Take it away, Coach Schweitzer.
Okay, well, we'd like to check and see how we're doing with the keys to the game after our first half of play. Number one key was run defense. Lincoln's, we said they were going to get tested tonight, and they certainly have. They've had a few good plays defensively and a few not so good plays, but the Rochester offense, it's a kind of a juggernaut. They can run and throw the ball, and they've had some good offensive plays. Number two, the screen pass. We haven't seen them throw many screen passes. They've basically thrown it downfield, and they've had some success with it, and then sometimes they haven't hit it. But that was the number two, and then number three was control the clock and get a lot of first downs. Well, we've had four, but all of the drives that Rochester had, their first five where they scored on each one of them, they were all short drives, a 5-play, a 3-play, a 2-play, a 2-play, and a 6-play drive before they got to score, put points on the board. So, I don't think we've controlled the clock very well tonight.
Thank you, Coach Ken. That's tonight's list of the game, brought to you by ME Realty. When you're ready to list your home, contact the professionals at ME Realty. Coach, a lot of stuff going around the league tonight. Big one here, of course, the defending state champs Rochester, but many games across the way in the Central State area.
Yeah, full slate of games tonight. A couple big ones. There's two teams besides Lincoln that was 2-0 going into tonight's action. One of them was Springfield, and they are playing host to Lanphier tonight, so you got to like their chances in that game. The other 2-0 team was Jacksonville, the Crimson, and they're playing at SHG, Sacred Heart Griffin, tonight. So those are two tough games. The other games going on, Southeast is playing at Quincy Notre Dame. U-High is playing MacArthur at U-High tonight. And let's see, Glenwood is at Eisenhower. And we mentioned Quincy Notre Dame out Southeast. So I think we covered them all. So a lot of action going on. Of course, next week the Railers will head up north and go up and play U-High at the Illinois State University's field, and so that'll be one for us to look forward to next week.
And that's a beautiful broadcast booth up there. We enjoy going up there if we can find our way up there.
We can find our way there. It's finding our way in.
The correct elevator.
We can get to the parking lot, but getting into the stadium is another thing.
It's so high up there. We need an elevator too to get up there.
That's true.
Rail Splitters just coming back out onto the field to warm up in their red and white uniforms. And the Lincoln Rail Splitters having a fine season, winning their first game against Lanphier, 32-0. Last week was a Saturday game against the Southeast Spartans at the beautiful Memorial Stadium, and we beat them 41-20. But they got a tough road to hoe here. They picked up a touchdown there in the first half, compliments of some nice blocking and the good running of Peyton Bunner. We're going to take another timeout, and then we'll be back with more of the Grau Incorporated halftime show here from Hanlon Field.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln. Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick in Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, Don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in Service, Parts, and Detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly with less downtime and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grouse Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter football from Hanlon Field on a beautiful Friday night. The halftime show sponsored by Grau Incorporated, serving Lincoln and Logan County since 1953. Located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Phone 217-735-4444 or go online to grauinc.com. That's Grau Incorporated, our halftime sponsor. The score here at halftime, Rochester 35 and Lincoln 7. Coach, both teams getting ready to go back out on the field, and all our kickoffs sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals.
Yeah, Lincoln is going to kick off this half. They got the kickoff to start the game, and so they're going to be kicking against the Rockets. There's no wind tonight, so it doesn't matter which side, which direction you're going as far as that goes. But it's a beautiful night, as we said at the beginning of the game. If we had any glitches tonight, it was a little issue with the lights on the opposite side. A couple times went out, but they got back on fairly quickly, so we are good to go.
So it'll be Jacob Long doing the honor for the Rail Splitters. He'll kick it away, the young freshman. All our kickoffs, as I mentioned, sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals, and Corbin Gregory. I believe he's got at least one touchdown in the game back for the Rochester Rockets.
Yeah, he had a 56-yard run there at the end, near the end of that first period for a touchdown.
Most of the damage done by Mason Jacobs. He caught at least 3 touchdown passes. There's the whistle. Here's the approach by Jacob Long. He boots it away. Good long end-over-end kick. Gregory's got it at the 18, 20, 25, 30. He's at the 35, 40, and he's taken down there at about the 42-yard line. Try and pick up who is in on that tackle. One of the Rail Splitters there. I thought I saw a flag, but they picked it up.
No, there's a flag there just on the other side of the 50. I don't know if there's a little altercation between a railer and a rocket, but I don't know who they're going to charge it to.
One of the guys we don't mention too often was in there on that tackle was Logan Riggs, number 79. He's a senior, 5'6", 185. He was in on that tackle on the kickoff.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what they're calling here. They're having a discussion. It's against Lincoln, and it's also against Rochester, so they're going to be offsetting penalties.
That would be a gentlemanly thing to do to start the half.
I don't know what the altercation was, but they're going to have it on about their own 42-yard line to start this second half.
So who's their quarterback going to be?
They got 3 choices. I think it's probably Beal to start with.
Okay. That guy doesn't look as tall as
Maybe
Beal.
Might not be.
No, that's Carlson.
Yep.
There's the handoff, running back up the middle. That's probably Corbin Gregory for the 48-yard line. He wears the number 22, Corbin Gregory. So the quarterback to start the half is Eli Carlson. Here we go again. Carlson on a pass out of the backfield. First down and more, and he's going to go for the touchdown for Rochester. We'll try and pick his number up. He snuck out of the backfield along the sideline. Sort of a trick play for the touchdown, and that didn't take him long. I think, no, that's not right. Could have been Mason Jacobs again.
Yeah, I didn't get the number either, but they made a nice fake to the inside, and then he made a nice throw out there. He got it and got it to him quickly, and as you said, Bob, he just went straight down the sideline untouched. 52 yards.
That was Jacobs on the touchdown. Here's the extra point. Sullivan, high and long and good. That'll make it 42-7 in favor of Rochester. They scored early, 9 seconds in. Make that 39 seconds in to the second half to make it 42-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
You're listening to Lincoln Rail Splitter Football on 96.3 WLCN, and you're also watching on YouTube. Compliments of Lloyd Kirby and, of course, Joe Lee back at the station. And we couldn't do it without our general manager, Jim Ash. Locke Sullivan getting ready to kick it away for the Rockets. Ball set up almost on the near side hash mark. Quentin Quisenberry and Gabe Smith back for the Rail Splitters. So far they've kicked it to Quentin Quisenberry every time. But Aiden Crane's been able to grab a few of them. Here's the kick, and this is Crane, and this time he's going to keep it at the 20, 25, and he's knocked down at the 26. So he got 6 yards out of that. And that was a Chicago Street Reynolds kickoff for the Rail Splitters. Chicago Street Reynolds, we've got an injury on the play at 1909 North Kickapoo Street. Chicago Street Reynolds kickoff, and unfortunately there's a Rail Splitter down on the play. Kickoffs are always a tough time for injuries. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and then we'll be back.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
Underneath his own power, and one of the trainers attending to him right now. He's staying on his feet, but I'm not sure whether he'll go back in the game again. He's looking at his right leg. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. Officials out there talking it over. They've had plenty of time. Quisenberry by himself now. Where's the number one?
I just threw a flag in the air. What is going on?
Wow.
It's pointing toward Lincoln.
Quisenberry shook up on that play. Still walking it off on the sidelines. They're talking to the Lincoln captains. The captains for Lincoln are Tate Johnston, Peyton Bunner, Frank Sanders, and Jaden Gully. They're done talking to the captains. And
I don't know what that signal means.
Against Lincoln.
I lost my sheet of signals. I don't know what that one is.
He tapped the back of his neck. It's a 15-yard penalty.
That's going to be, well, it's actually going to figure half the distance, so it was a big one. It's a major. They put it back on about the 13.
Wow. So it'll be first down for the Rail Splitters at the 13-yard line. Ball was at the 21.
I don't know what that signal was.
42-7 Rochester. It's going to be Lincoln football. Here comes Johnston out of that wing formation. And Lincoln runs with the football. Short gain there. I think that was Bunner. Or was it Smith?
I think it was Smith.
Gabe Smith.
It was Gabe, yeah. I think it was Gabe.
Loss of a yard. Second down.
Loss of a yard, so it'll be second down for the Rail Splitters. They've got the ball spotted. The scoreboard's not right.
No, it's on the 12.
The 12-yard line. Johnston's got the snap. This is Seth Durbin trying to make the turn. No. Couldn't get it out of the backfield. They tried Durbin there. So it's going to be third down and long for the Rail Splitters.
Again, just like the first half, Rochester just gets way too much penetration to be able to run to the sideline and turn it up if they string it out, or else they get in the backfield and stop you. It's back on about the 7 for a loss of 5.
3rd and 16. Now the ball is at the 7-yard line. Raiders going to have one more chance. I would think they'd throw it here unless Bunner can break loose out of there. Drag the whole football team with him. Johnston's got it. Rolls to his right. And he is sacked.
He got the throw off, but it was short.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Flat, yeah.
So now we're going to have to punt it away. Special team checking in, number 9 for the Rail Splitters. That's Chase March. Quisenberry still on the sideline.
Yeah, he's.
I think it's his right leg.
He's walking slowly. I don't know that we'll see him the rest of this game, Bob. Now we got a whistle.
Ball. 9:49 left in the third quarter. Rochester leads Lincoln 42-7.
There's a timeout on the field.
Timeout for the Rail Splitters. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
A timeout, and now Rochester coming back out on the field. It's going to be 3rd and 16 with 9:49 left in the third quarter. Lincoln trails at 42-7. Rail Splitters with some changes out there. Leland Jackson in there for the Rail Splitters. Of course, Sean Hicks is in there. Logan Wackendorf's in there for the Rail Splitters. Quisenberry's out of there, so I don't know who it is on the long snap. Could be Gully. But good, no, Gully's going to punt it away. Here's the snap. Gully's got it. Punts it away. Nice high kick. Calling for a fair catch at the 41-yard line. That was number 4 for Rochester.
Oh, yeah, there was a lot of pressure, too. He gets those kicks off. He's done a nice job tonight, Bob, punting the ball, and that was a nice high one and no return.
That was Jack Bucher for the Rochester. Yeah, that was a beautiful punt. But wasn't Quisenberry on the long snap? Could have been Kane. No. Maybe. No, that's not it. Well, it could have been Hicks.
Oh, he kept it. He kept it
on the run. Said Beal down to the 20. It was 1st and 10 at the 41. And the quarterback, Beal, looks like he got out to the 20-yard line. Beal on the keeper. So that'll move the sticks. 1st and 10 for Rochester. The Lincoln 20-yard line. Beal out of the guns, got the snap. Throws it out in the flats. Got his man there along the sideline. Trips up out of bounds.
Did he go out? Or is that a touchdown?
I don't think it was a touchdown.
I think it was.
Oh, was it? Zane Zuloff. He does have the touchdown. You're right, Ken.
Yeah.
48-7. And Locke Sullivan will attack an extra point. And now that'll be the running clock with the score 48-7. With 9:21 left in the third quarter. Snap, placement, boot is good. 49-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Touchdown by the Rochester Rockets. Zane Zuloff on a pass, goes in on a pass from Beal. Checking in on the special teams for Lincoln, that is number 79, Logan Riggs for the Rail Splitters. Also out there is Alec Schmidt. Number 63 is Colby Merriman for the Rail Splitters. 41 is Marcus Guile, G-I-L-E. I'd like to get all their names out there. Of course, Aiden Crane. He's got a couple of kickoffs for the Rail Splitters. 22 is Ryan Metelko for the Railers. Of course, back, I don't know who's in there now because Quisenberry, I believe, is still out of there. Gabe Smith, we'll have to pick up who it is here on the near side. All our kickoffs, this is sponsored by Chicago Street Rentals. And the ball is grabbed at about the 12 to the 20 along the sideline. Finally ran out of bounds. And the replacement, that is Durbin. Seth Durbin in there, the replacement for Quentin Quisenberry. So that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. That was Seth Durbin on the return there. Let's see where they spot that at.
Returns to the 24-yard line.
It's on the 24-yard line, yeah.
First and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Coach out there talking to the team.
You know, Rochester, I'm sure, is going to have a lot of substitutes in the game now here, Bob, as we're getting with the running clock. And, oops, somebody took a timeout, apparently, because the clock stopped.
Well, Tate Johnston is out of the game. He's laying along the sideline here. Looks like they're doing some treatment to his back there. So we're going to have a new quarterback in there for Lincoln. Frank Sanders along the sidelines here, along with Zach Poole. So we pretty much got a whole new lineup in there. It looks like they've taken the starters out for Lincoln. We'll have to wait and see who the quarterback is for Lincoln.
Well, it's probably, is that Stevens?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Number 10 for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, I think that's Stevens.
They've got a whole new lineup in there for the Rail Splitters. Dylan Stevens, a sophomore, 6'1", 160. And as soon as they snap, it will be a running clock. Dylan Stevens, and they have flag on the play. There was going to be a handoff. And that play didn't get very far.
No.
And a couple seconds off the clock.
I'm not sure why the clock stopped, though.
Yeah. With a big lead like that, that's probably a smart move, having all the starters out there. You don't want any injuries.
Well, I think Rochester has their starters out of the game too, Bob. So it'll be a game with second-level players in here. There was a high snap, but he got it.
He's able to hand it off.
There was a nice cut before he got stopped. It got back to about the
4-yard. Yeah, about a 4-yard loss there for the Rail Splitters. Couldn't pick up who that running back was. Stevens goes to the sideline to get the play.
They put it on the 21, it looks like.
Picked up a couple, second down 13.
Second and 13 for the Rail Splitters. One of the running backs in there for Lincoln is, no, that's not him. Wing formation, Stevens.
Oh, fumble.
And that's going to be Rochester football. Well, the timing's off there. New unit in there.
Yeah, we were turnover free right up to that, Bob. Neither team's had a turnover in that first half, and now we finally get one with the second string of people in there. But unfortunately, that happens. They just didn't make a handoff there in the backfield, so they're going to have Rochester's going to have it on the Lincoln 19-yard line.
First and 10, and the clock will continue to move. We're at 7:30. Rochester leads at 49-7. You get the 40-point lead in the second half. It's automatic running clock. Rochester in no hurry now. They'll let the clock run down. See who they got in there at quarterback. That's Leonard. J.P. Leonard. I believe that's his initials, yeah. J.P. Leonard's a sophomore. Got the snap, hands off to the new running back.
Oh, my gosh.
And he is going to go for a touchdown. It's number 24. That is David Cates. He's a junior, 5'9", 165. And he took it in for the touchdown from the 19-yard line. So that's going to make the score Rochester 55, Lincoln 7.
18-yard touchdown run, David Cates.
And I imagine Locke Sullivan will stay in there kicking the extra points. Where's the number 30? Yeah, he's still in there.
That was just a simple handoff in the backfield, and he went off to the right side, and there was no defenders there to stop him. Pretty easy run to the end zone.
J.P. Leonard, the quarterback's always the holder. And didn't pick up the long snapper. It would be Leonard on the placement, Sullivan on the attempt of the extra point. There's the snap, the placement, the kick, line drive through the uprights. That'll make it 56-7 in favor of Rochester. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
WLCN 96.3, Lincoln Rail Splitter football, Atlanta Lincoln. We're on YouTube, and the defending champions, the Rochester Rockets, have pretty much made short work of it tonight, Coach.
Yeah, 3 quick touchdowns here in the third quarter. I've got the clock running steadily, Bob, and put the game totally out of reach if it hadn't been already.
Jamal Bramer in there. 6 foot, 245-pound senior going to kick this one away. And Smith and Durbin back. Here's the boot, and this one's going to come down to Aiden Crane. Crane at the 25, looks for running room, and he's tripped up at the 27-yard line. Aiden Crane for the Rail Splitters. He's got about 3 or 4 of those kickoffs.
26-yard line.
Yeah, he's looking for running room, which there isn't much there, and kind of goes sideways looking for it, but just can't find much.
That's a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance.
On the 27-yard line.
First down, that's the way we like it for the Rail Splitters. Some of the new players in there for Lincoln. Number 58 that's Alex Claudio. Preston Hunt still in there. Stevens out of the gun. Dylan Stevens got the snap. Going to roll out to his right.
Oh.
And did he get rid of it?
Yeah, he threw it down low into the ground.
So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Quickly moving clock now with the running clock. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Rockets lead at 56-7.
2nd down 10 for the Railers.
Next week will be at U-High. I'm not sure who the Rockets play next week. In there at center now for the Rail Splitters.
They go to Glenwood next week.
Jace Washam. There's the handoff by Stevens. He'll come to the sideline to get the play. It's going to be 3rd down for the Rail Splitters. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Yeah,
1 yard loss there.
Couldn't tell who was carrying the ball on that play, Bob, but there's a lot of white shirts there making the stop for the loss.
2:17 for the third quarter.
I wonder if Bunner had a cramp, Bob. The way he's on the sideline here, the way he's stretching it, I wonder if he just had a cramp. I hope that's all it was.
I think so. Here we go. Here's a handoff. Little running room. Cuts it across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Goes the Lincoln running back.
The 6-yard pickup. He turned up. It looked like maybe if he had enough speed to get the outside, he could have got out to the sideline, gone up the field. But
Leland Jackson.
Leland Jackson, the ball carrier.
Sophomore. 5'8", 150-pounder.
Pick up a 6, 4th down and 5.
4th and 5. Shun Hicks out there to block. I don't know if that's Gully. I would think that's Gully back there to punt it. New long snapper in there. Ooh, he's got it. Nice snap. High and long knuckleball. Got it to 37 to the 40. He's wrapped up. Nice tackle there for the Rail Splitters. That was number 12. That was Aiden Fry. The nose guard was down there and made the tackle. Aiden Fry on the tackle.
We haven't called his name much tonight. You know, he had a great game last week
he did.
against Southeast, but he made a nice tackle there on that punt.
And that was a Chicago Street Rentals kickoff there for the Rail Splitters. 2 receivers to the far side for the Rockets. 1 man here to the near side. Leonard still in there at quarterback. Nice breeze. The flag's moving now. Nice breeze is kicked up here in the evening. There's the snap and the handoff.
Tackle him.
He's still on his feet. Got a first down and more into Lincoln territory. That is David Cates. Cates is the man that had the touchdown before. Into Lincoln territory that's a first down at the 47-yard line. That's going to end the third quarter with the score. The Rochester Rockets 56 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
WLCNonline.com brings you the game on the YouTube. And here come the Rockets, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Handoff by Leonard to Caden Stout. I believe he's got a touchdown in the game.
Yeah, I think he got across the 40. He's still short of a first down. 2nd down.
And the Rockets with a no huddle. 2nd and a deuce. They come right at you. 2 receivers here on the near side. Oh, something went wrong there. They've got a new quarterback in there.
Yeah, that's
Jack Bucher. Buecker. Jack Bucher. He's a sophomore, 5'5", 145. Penalty against Lincoln, and that's going to be a first down for Rochester. Rail Splitters offsides. Bucher, the quarterback. Where's the number 4? Trying to pull this offsides again. The clock keeps running. That's all right.
I think he's had older brothers playing at Rochester. That name sounds familiar.
He's in no hurry. Play clock almost going to run out. They got it to him just in time. Here's the handoff to the running back. Breaks a tackle, stays on his feet, gets down across the 20-yard line. That's going to be another first down for Rochester. Couldn't pick up who that running back was. So Bucher in there. What did I say he was? He's a sophomore, 5'5", 145.
The ball period. First down, Rochester.
They're taking their time. They're in no hurry either. Just trying to get the game through.
Oh, offsides. Well, I think they went first.
Yeah, they had a wide receiver leave early.
He took off. He left the cuckoo's nest. Checking in for the Rail Splitters, number 57. That is Alex Schmidt. And now they're going to walk it back 5 yards. Offsides against Rochester.
5-yard penalty on Rochester. Back to that 1st and 15.
1st and 15. The crowd has hung in here for Lincoln. Bucher. He's got a running back with him. And as Coach told you, they're not in any hurry. They're just going to let the clock run down. 9:20 left for the game. Rochester leads it 56-7. Not going to run the score up. Here's the snap. There's the running back again. The Rail Splitters catch him. No, he stays on his feet. They had him at the line of scrimmage, and he still stayed on his feet. Picked up some good yardage.
You know, what we saw the Railers do in the first 2 weeks of the season, Bob, defensively especially, being aggressive, getting across the line. Yeah, we haven't seen that tonight, and of course you got to give most of the credit to Rochester for that. They block well, they run hard, and Lincoln just hasn't been able to do some of the things defensively they did the first 2 weeks.
Isaac Hardis in there as the running back, along with Jake Bucher at the quarterback. You're right, Coach. The navy blue and orange of Rochester to pick up a victory tonight here at Hanlon Field, and I don't know, backfield in motion. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, they moved a little early there in the backfield. That'll be a 5-yard walk-off against them.
Under 8 minutes now. You're listening to WLCN 96.3 FM with Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night. Next Friday will be in Normal, Illinois at U-High at Hancock Stadium. Isaac Hardis, the running back. Bucher, the quarterback. They get the full 25 seconds just about every time on this. Here's the snap. Man in motion's got the ball. Wants to take it around the outside, and he's tripped up. And the tackle for the Rail Splitters there is made by number 5. That's Travion Watkins for the Rail Splitters.
He did a nice job. Yeah, he did a nice job coming up and making a one-on-one hit. Got him down.
Trayvon Watkins is a freshman, 6'2", 155.
Pick up of a yard, 3rd down 6.
3rd and 6 for the Rockets. On the near side hash mark. 6:45 now left for the game. Bucher's got the snap, gives it to Hardis on the right side. Got a little bit of running room, cuts it back inside. Close to a touchdown. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Rockets.
Yeah, he got down inside the 5 before the Railers stopped him.
Rockets will get a touchdown here.
Ball's on the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for the Rochester Rockets.
Yeah, they're just going to let the play clock run down. 5:55. Running players in and out. At wide receiver for Rochester. Jack Bucher taking his time. Got the snap. Hands to Hardis, and he's in for the touchdown. With 5:34, the touchdown was scored. They keep the clock running. That'll make it 62-7 favor of the Rockets. And now they'll line up for the extra point. Or will they go for 2?
I don't think so.
They better get a kicker out there. Locke Sullivan was over there taking a nap on the sidelines. They finally woke him up. Okay, here we go. Leonard is the guy that he's on the placement.
But they don't run the play clock, so I wonder how long he could sit back there and not kick.
And just wait.
5 minutes?
At least. That'd run the game out. Snap, placement. Here's the kick. And
that's not the same guy.
That was a left. That was a southpaw.
Yeah.
That was Vincent Laurent. Vincent Laurent came in there and kicked the extra point. Good job, Vincent.
He got the Rocket side pretty excited, so got an opportunity there, which he doesn't normally get, probably.
Vincent Laurent, 63-7, with 4:10 now left for the ball game. The Rockets lead at 63-7. What a juggernaut! 20 years. Derek Leonard's been the coach there, and he has built this tremendous program.
Yeah, that's just year in, year out. It's the same all the time. I guess, they got beat last week and against a tough team, and I guess some of the locals had a little question about the coach, but that was.
Well, he tries to play some tough competition.
I guess that happens everywhere sometimes, but yeah. Obviously, he's done a great job there and continues to do a great job. He's had opportunities maybe to go bigger schools, and he's stayed where he's at. And
he's got his family there and everything.
He's been very, very, very successful.
And this is a kickoff, Chicago Street Rentals kickoff. And that is just a little shanker.
Get on.
Oh, we got to get on it. Oh, boy, they're coming quick.
Yes.
And that's going to be a Chris Coyne State Farm Insurance first down for the Rail Splitters. That's the way we like it, baby. With 3:08 left for the game. And this will be the last series for the Rail Splitters.
There's got to be some urgency on kicks, on those short kicks like that. You just can't watch it fall. You need to get under and try to catch it. And if you can't catch it, at least cover it quickly.
There's the Rockets are coming.
Railers recover the kick at the 24-yard line, where they begin 1st and 10.
And there for the Rail Splitters is Trayvon Watkins. We saw him earlier. Also, Leland Jackson. Do we stay with Dylan at quarterback? Yeah, Dylan Stevens at quarterback. Man in motion. He's got it. He hands it off to the man in motion. He's got some running room. Did a good job. Got it out to the 30-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
That was 23.
That's Caden Adams. Caden's a sophomore. 5'6", 155. Coach Silkowski gives the play to Stevens. Dylan Stevens. He's talking to Darren. He was out here at first homecoming. Says he's gonna be an electrician. That's a good job. Snaps. Oh no, he dropped it. Dive on it. Dylan dives on it. Minute 40 left for the game. Next week we'll be up north in Normal, Illinois, Hancock Stadium to play U-High. That won't be an easy game.
That ball is back to about the 23. Loss of about 8 on that, but he was fortunate to be able to cover it.
Also about 7 on the play. 3rd down 11 for the Railers.
3rd and 11. Stevens into the huddle. Here we go. Out of the gun in their wing formation. Man in motion. Pitch out. And tripped up from behind. Got down to about the 24-yard line.
The pitch was just a little behind him. He had to reach behind him to catch it, Bob. And I'm sure he probably hasn't had a ton of reps in practice.
Up of about 2, 4th down and 10.
Fourth down.
Yeah, it's 4th down. They
can let the clock run out here.
They sure could.
Stevens going back in the huddle.
That would probably be prudent thing to do.
Yep. Rochester just walking off the field.
Get up there and run a play and get a touchdown. No.
Yeah, now the Rail Splitters are walking off. That's going to end it. Still 10 seconds on the clock. Teams are lining up to shake hands. They're starting to walk across the field. I want to thank all our fine sponsors. The Rail Splitters go down tonight to the defending champ Rochester Rockets 63-7. And that's the final score here as we end the fourth quarter. And, Coach, we knew it wouldn't be easy coming in here. The Rochester Rockets, just a juggernaut.
No, absolutely not. And anybody thought differently probably just, wasn't realistic because Rochester is just that much better than Lincoln is. And, they've proven it every time we played them. And last year, as we said, we've had to play them twice, once regular season, once in the playoffs. And they controlled those games and did just about anything they wanted to.
Well, like I said, I want to thank all our fine sponsors. Thank to our fans for listening. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and then we'll be back to wrap it up.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Lincoln Rail Splitter football on a Friday night, and Rochester beats his coach 63-7, and now it's time to pick the player of the game, the Joe Ryan Country Financial player of the game for the Rail Splitters. And Joe Ryan located downtown, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln, and you can call 217-735-4385. And here's Coach Schweitzer with the player of the game.
Yeah, the player of the game tonight, and it was a tough battle, tough game for everybody all the way around. But Peyton Bunner, running back, he carried the ball 11 times, all in the first half, picked up what unofficially our stats, we have him for 99 yards. He had the one touchdown for the Railers back toward the end of the first half, an 11-yard run after another long run. Got us in position for that. At the time, made it 35-7 at the halftime. But Peyton Bunner, our player of the game.
Congratulations to Peyton Bunner. He's our third player of the game that we've had against Lanphier. It was the quarterback Tate Johnston, and last week it was Gabe Smith, who had a lot of all-purpose yards. And today, Peyton Bunner with two great back-to-back runs, as Coach told you, going in for the touchdown. Well, Coach, next week we'll be at U High, and always a pleasure to do a game there.
Yeah, we did it last year up there. Got to go, and we're going to go back there and hope for a little better results than we had last year. But it'll be a tough game again for the Railers, as you said. It won't be any tougher than tonight. This has to be the toughest of the year, I think.
I want to thank all my working partners, Lloyd Kirby, who sets us up and puts all the games on YouTube. Of course, Joe Lee back at the station. I want to thank General Manager Jim Ash. Of course, I want to thank Coach Schweitzer for all he does to help out the Lincoln Rail Splitter broadcast. Thanks a lot, Coach. Final score for the Rochester Rockets 63, Lincoln Rail Splitters 7. Bob Vitterber, a.k.a. Bobby V, reporting. Thanks for listening.
Culver's is a family restaurant. To me, that means being the place that puts a smile on everyone's face. We're famous for our cooked-to-order butter burgers and frozen custard made daily inside our restaurants. But we've always believed more menu options mean more ways to brighten your day. We source the finest chicken to bring you our tenders and chicken sandwiches. And our cheese curds. They're a Wisconsin tradition we're proud to share with you. So take the next meal shift off and let us take care of you. Welcome to Delicious.
Culver's, home of the Butterburger, 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln.
Hello, Lincoln and Logan County. This is Chris Grau from Grau Chevrolet Buick and Lincoln. When it comes time to choose someone to repair your car, truck, or SUV, don't you think you'd feel more comfortable working with the local people you know and trust? Our team in service, parts, and detail have the tools, training, and knowledge that will get your repairs done quickly, with less downtime, and at the right price. Call the local pros at 217-735-4444 at Grau Chevrolet Buick on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln.
Full Gospel Evangelistic Center makes an impact locally and beyond through a wide range of events, ministries, and outreaches. Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Connect with FGEC online, follow them on Facebook, download their app, and visit their new website at myfgec.org with live YouTube video streams as well as recordings of services and special events. Full Gospel Evangelistic Center, 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln.
An accident or injury can happen any day. If you're living without health insurance, now is the time to find a health insurance plan to protect you and your family. New, low-cost plans cover doctor's visits, hospital stays, prescriptions, preventative care, and more. And you could get a tax credit to help you afford insurance. So call me, Dara Entwistle, 217-737-7581 to help you find a plan that's right for you.
Whether you're buying or selling your home, the brokers of Me Realty will work with you to get the deal done. As one of Central Illinois' top producing offices for decades, Me Realty has the experience to guide you through the process. You want results? Call the brokers of Me Realty at 217-735-5424, stop by the office at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln, or check out local listings online at merealty.com.
Hi, Joe Ryan here with Country Financial. As pensions go by the wayside and your retirement approaches, have you thought about what your retirement income will look like? No, I'm not talking about how much money you have saved. I am talking about a retirement income, a guaranteed paycheck for life. That's right, a paycheck issued to you every month for the rest of your life. Sound interesting? Let's talk. 735-4385.
Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Rail Splitter football. WLCN's live video stream coverage is sponsored by Full Gospel Evangelistic Center. Located at 304 North McLean Street in Lincoln, Pastors Steve and Debbie Owens invite you to worship Sunday mornings at 10:30 and attend Wednesday night Bible studies at 6:30. Find them on Facebook or learn more at myfgec.org. Me Realty. Locally owned and operated, Me Realty is Logan County's top producing real estate agency year after year. Call 217-735-5424 or browse listings online at merealty.com. Culver's of Lincoln, home of the Butterburger. Stop by before or after the game, located at 2530 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, located at 2301 Woodlawn Road. Phone 217-732-2111 or shop online anytime at jimexamus.com. Puritan Springs Water Delivery. Enjoy great tasting bottled water delivered to your home or workplace with Puritan Springs Water. Lincoln proud since 1972. Call 800-292-2992 or go online to puritansprings.com. United Community Bank, located at 2201 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln and online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank is the leader in community banking and stands ready to help both individuals and businesses. Phone 217-735-5400. Little Barn Boutique. For clothing, unique gifts from vendors, and products from companies like Bridgewater Candles, Innis, and Mud Pie. Find Little Barn Boutique on Facebook or stop by the store and see Jessica at 1103 5th Street in Lincoln. State Representative Bill Howder, proudly representing citizens of Logan County and all constituents of District 87. Joe Ryan, Country Financial, located at 509 Pulaski Street in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-735-4385. Independent health insurance agent Dara Entwistle, advocating for you, your family, and your company, located at 101.5 South Kickapoo Street above J&M Meat Market in downtown Lincoln. Call 217-651-8046. Chestnut Health Systems, offering a comprehensive scope of behavioral health and human services in Illinois and Missouri. Call 888-924-3786. Thank you for watching WLCN's live video stream coverage of Lincoln Railer football. This live video stream is made possible in part by WLCN's live stream technology sponsor, Me Realty, located at 602 Keokuk Street in Lincoln and online at merealty.com. The preceding program is a presentation of WLCN 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com.